Hi, Kendra. It's Janice. I'm going to try to help explain how you can tell if the mutation is silent, a missense mutation, or nonsense mutation. Okay, and so the directions want us to, let's see, it says based on the sequence above, determine what change occurs to the amino acid sequence of the polypeptide. Okay, so the sequence above that they're referring to is in number 2, I believe. Okay, and so here we have our DNA strand, and this is the one that we are using as a template, and we're creating RNA with that. And so when we're transcribing RNA, if you remember from the reading, we don't use the T, we use a U instead. So anytime you see an A, you're going to transcribe that into a U. So we pair our bases with complementary bases. So the C has a G, the G has a C, the T has an A, and the A has a U, and so on and so forth. So I transcribed this entire line and have the RNA strand for it. Okay, and then what they wanted us to do was find the amino acids, and it says remember to start with the start codon from that word, and that's AUG. Okay, and so I just disregarded these because I know we're going to start after that, and because we go from 5' to 3', we're going to the right. And so AUG, if you find the chart, here's the A, here's the U. Okay, AUG stands for MET. That's the abbreviation of that amino acid. So I put that here. And then if you see the CAU, so you come to the C, and here's the A. There's the CAU, stands for HIS. So I did that with all of these codons, okay? And that's what I came up with. This one doesn't have any mutations in it, okay? That's the original. So the first strand that has a mutation in it is this one, and so everything in this strand is just like the previous strand, except that one letter changed to a T. Okay, so that makes the codon different. All right, let's see what it was before. Okay, it was ATA, which transcribed into UAU, which means that it was the amino acid TYR. Okay, but this one doesn't transcribe to a UAU, it transcribes to a UAA. Let's see what that is. UAA means stop. Okay, so our amino acid chain just came to a grinding halt. Okay, so let's look at the definition here. Nonsense mutation, a change in the nucleotide sequence which results in a premature stop codon. That's what just happened to us. Okay, so that's the answer to that. So nonsense, it replaced the TYR with stop. Okay, so the second one has a different mutation, and again we're working off that same original strand that we had there. Okay, so this time they change, let's see what this was before. It was okay, so we had a GCC, but they're changing it to a GAC. Okay, that's the mutation, the A. Well, the GCC translated into a CGG. Okay, that was our anticodon. I think I'm saying that right. The anticodon was CGG, and it stood for, if you look over here, CGG stands for ARG. But with that mutation, it changes to a CUG. Let's look and see what that is. A CUG. That stands for amino acid LEU. Okay, so that's totally different. That is a totally different amino acid. So that changed our sequence. Okay, so let's find and see which that is. A change in the nucleotide sequence, which results in a change in amino acid sequence. Okay, so that's what happened to us right there. So it changed the ARG to a LEU. Okay, and then number 3, this is the mutation. That mutation occurs before our starting place. Okay, so this is the sequence that we had originally. Okay, this one right here. All right, with that being the only mutation, that doesn't even affect our sequence because it is outside of our amino acid chain. Okay, so silent mutation is a change in the nucleotide sequence that does not lead to a change in amino acid sequence. So that's what happened to the one right there in number 3. So I hope that helps you. I probably gave you way more information than you needed, but I wasn't sure exactly where your question was. But I'm just trying to learn how to use the vocabulary correctly. So if I said something wrong or did something wrong, y'all be sure and let me know. Okay, thanks. I hope this helped.